these kids really fought hard to get where they're at. This wasn't an easy process. Even though it may have looked, it should have been, it wasn't that easy. These teams can play in this league this year. Because you want me to tell you how important that is? Look how many already at 20 wins. Now, I tell you, I'm really overjoyed that Norris was Defensive Player of the Year. They really recognized him, which I thought was great. Norris shut people down. And I constantly told you guys that. And they finally recognized it, which is good. And I like that Trey was on the all-defensive team. But I tell you, if there was a third team, which I don't think I'm wondering why they wouldn't have. Many teams, that gives everybody else more chances to feel good about themselves. I think Trey would have made third team. Because I think Trey had a phenomenal year. Well, it's going to be a tough game for the things we talked about in regards to playing a team a third time. And they have some very good players. And you don't know when those players will come to the forefront. But if we go out and defend and do what we're capable of doing, we have a chance to be victorious. Especially with Robo Crep coming back, who I think is the best shooter in this entire league. If he, with him and I knew Carter was a great player, those two players on one team, and I think most of the times when you have two great players, you got a chance to have a successful season. I don't think they'll look past them, but it's going to be a tough game because that team has played us tough both games. It's not like we just blew that team out. And the matchups fit us better. So we got to play, but we got to come out and really go after it, because if not, so we're preparing for the whole tournament. We're just not preparing for one game. So we got to get better each game. So this game becomes an important part for us to get better, because we put a lot of emphasis on defense the last game. And in the first half, I thought we played as good a defense as you could play. And then the second half, we let some things get away from us a little bit. But I think now we got to put two halves together. I think that's going to be the key, putting two strong halves together. And it's more so not just putting together focus for two halves.